Howdy, cadre. We got interrupted before. Um, I'm gonna attempt to get back into the flow. I've certainly done some stuff here. Since you saw me last, we're cooking some sand into glass. Certainly. I've been strip mining. Um, so yeah, I guess to get to finish the square. Um, the vines have come in quite a bit. I'm not sure I like these. They're a little bit better with the background of the stone rather than the sky. This with the sky behind it, it kind of bugs me the sugar cane as well. That you get graphic, like pulsing or strobing almost. Um, which I think is due to the rendering of contrasting pixels. Anyway, so yeah, I've been pulling up sand here, cooking it into glass, and I've been starting to make this circle. My concept is up top. I'm already getting some big trees, so it's getting harder unless I chop those down, which I'd rather not. Once the big trees grow, I like to keep them because they're pretty. Um, So, anyways, it's becoming harder to harvest lumber up there. Um, so my thought was to move the lumber harvest down here, and overthinking, over planning. Anyways, what I've done is this peninsula here was a sand dune on top, a pretty pure sand dune. Little bits of grass here and there that I've been spreading around, but oh good, the grass is spreading. Um, so yeah, I kind of measured the width, and when I did it here. I felt like this was the widest point of the peninsula. Um, Measured the width, marked it off with torches, the center point and the ends, and then went the other directions, west and east, the same distance. And then I noticed that half of it was going to be in this dune, which I kind of wanted to leave intact. And, well, I should say a quarter would be, where this dune is. And a quarter would be where this little bay is. It kind of cuts in here. So, yeah, instead of doing it here where I measured, um, I moved it over and measured again, and it's a smaller diameter, so I shrunk the circle a little bit. And on the web there are some circle pixel generators or pixel circle generators. Um, and yeah, I found one that's pretty nice because you can adjust. I mean, the defaults are nice. I think it has Minecraft in the name of the webpage as well. I mean, just keyword or title, not the URL. But um, yeah, you can change the thickness. So, but the default is like this, where the corners overlap, which is really nice for building because you can zigzag off of each other rather than if you're doing a thin circle where it's just the diagonal blocks, then you have to build on top of something or beside something that you then remove or whatever. Anyways, so yeah, built this circle and it fit really well on this peninsula. So well, in fact, that in a lot of places I've dug away the sand a little bit. But I wanted to use the edge for farming because it has um, the irrigation of being next to, and that extends several blocks. I could have made this thicker, but I wanted to start a downward slope. I like the idea of this being kind of a sunken, looking like a sunken island. It's of course a peninsula. Excuse me, and I'm going to leave it that way. Yeah, the pure circle is really nice because it does. I mean, obviously, it's not a true circle, but by generating it, and they're pretty easy to copy. And in fact, I have this graphic cheat sheet that I mentioned. Better than that might be a list of like how to build it, and it would just be a sequence of numbers for the ones that are. Oh, I lost the center point. Is that? Well, I can count it out. Oh, yep. Um, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this. Okay, that should be a torch. And I'm out of torches. Yep. Okay. Sorry, getting distracted. But I lost. Yeah, I had these marked, and I think I pulled some of them up as I've been digging. Anyways, so okay, yeah, the concept is the outer ring, which is has the moisture from the ocean or whatever you want to call it. I guess sea's a pretty good word. I mean, we do have like tropical fish and stuff out here, so I would think that maybe this is salt water, or it doesn't matter. The whole world could be fresh water, or some slightly salty water, or whatever. Um, Anyways, so yeah, I've got lots of crops along the edges, and that's probably all I need. If I want to mix in more types of veggies and stuff, I can knock some of this out. Um, and yeah, I've got sugarcane going along the edge there. I might change that at some point. And I could, with this being a bowl, what I'm moving towards, I could irrigate fairly easily. Pulling water from here down into the bowl, or whoops, having water flow down. I'd still want to bring in source blocks to get the moisture wicking. Um, Anyways, so yeah, I'm strip mining this, but the idea is that well, and this is what I was debating. So I'm putting a glass ring in, which, yeah, mobs don't spawn on glass, and glass also allows light through below. All of this is factors. And then I'm using sandstone slabs, which mobs don't spawn on slabs. So I'm getting the color of sand, but to get slabs, it's got to be out of stone or wood. And I don't want wood because that's flammable. And I like the idea of this light color. Anyways, so yeah, just moving this down and inwards, and we're going at like a half slope. I mean, not 1 to 1, because we're going 2 over. Um, we're going down a half for each one we go over, or 2 over 1 down. Rise and run. Those would be the terms. The run is 1 block, and the rise is half a block. So yeah, I want to grow trees down here and have them pretty easily accessible. And this isn't what I was going to do. Did I do a lot of this yet? No. Maybe some over here. I was spreading grass. What? No, there's a bat down there. Here's a zombie. Not sure where it is. So yeah, I can get in here. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff. I don't think they know how to get to me. So yeah, this oh, haven't cleared through there. Am I in trouble now? Yeah, I can get back out. I don't want to deal with you. You don't bother me so much. Yeah, that just made me sick anyway. So, okay, back to whatever is it? Oh, it's still night. Nice. The sun's gonna just hop up. Why do I turn sideways here? I guess I don't know. I need to get more dirt again. Okay, so whoa, there's 2 of those guys. Yeah, strip mining, just gathering resources and building them up. The sand I'm using to make glass. I was farming along the kind of river's edge or the inlet's edge or whatever, but I already have so much food on me. And yeah, farms can be used kind of as decoration too. I mean that. Yeah. Anyways, yada yada yada. So yeah, the vines have really spread down, and I can just get up the wall kind of now. Um, with the vines, I could be spreading it down here more. sand. I guess, yeah, I don't necessarily want this stuff here, though. Is there something I need? Because I was talking, I forgot why I came up here, which was primarily to give you a view of the circle. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So there was, I don't have a sword on me. Um, there was kind of corners. Um, from this angle, the lower right and the upper right had corners, and I shaved those down somewhat. Um, so more than half of the circle touches the water. I could do a lot more farming in here. Where once I clear out the sand, I could fill in with irrigation and farmland through there. Again, this ring of farm still can serve as kind of a decorative edge or yeah. Anyway, in fact, maybe that's how I choose what crop to grow there. Um, okay. So yeah, I've built this up a little bit more with glass. So there's now I'm kind of following the natural levels where the ground is. There's a little escape corner here. Maybe I should put a door on that. Now I lost my doors. One time when I died, I had two I was carrying. But yeah, I've built up the wall here quite a bit. I guess I kind of abandoned it. Well, that's an escape route right there. Is that better than this? Yeah, they're about the same. So I guess I could plug the lower one and leave this one. Anyways, yeah, so this okay, and here I'll need that. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I want to pull the corners in, make this more peaked. I don't know. The other thing I was thinking about is starting to build from here upward. And by build, I mean like more earth. And grow trees as I go and build earth around the trunks there's a whole scheme that I haven't done in a really long time that I enjoy that involves all that. Anyways, but yeah, this is just kind of a floating tower in the sky sort of thing that I'm working on slowly as well with some of the glass the sand glass I'm pulling. It's pretty quick to get back and forth, but I was thinking the other thing I could do is build up a path along this sandbar Um, but it's not that big a deal. So anyways, okay. I have a little bit of dirt. Good. Okay, so my thought, stuff doesn't spawn on glass, stuff doesn't spawn on slabs. So I'm primarily going to make this whole dish, bowl, whatever you want to call it, out of those materials. But, actually I should be over here, I think. I want to incorporate some dirt. Is this where I want to start? Sure. To grow trees with. And the thought is, if I just space the dirt out specifically to where I want trunks, then it minimizes the areas that can spawn things, because once those trunks grow, it won't spawn, yada yada. Anyway, so at this center point, I want to be able to walk up and down. So I'm going to leave that glass, so nothing spawns there, and I can travel it easily. And these function as stairs, these half steps. Then I don't want trunks right next to me on this path, so we're going to skip an extra one. And I think this is going to be good spacing between trunks is 3. So 3 glass, dirt. I hear bandits. 1, 2, 3. Dirt. 1, 2, 3. Dirt. Yep, yep. Oh, you guys in here? You guys are right in here. I don't have a shield. Wow. Fancy that. Do I have? Oh, yep, nope. Yep, you guys are following me. Oh, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Okay. You guys don't follow me. Yeah, you do. Okay. They're coming. Okay. Okay. Emergency shield. Oh, yep. I've got. Oh, yep. Okay. Hey, how about that? That's strategery, right? Can you get to me? I don't think so. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm looking cute there. Let's see. How about some pants? I had some enchanted leather pants I found, but I lost those. Two iron left. Okay. It's amazing what one block can do. Kind of at a dead end, of course. You guys still here? I think they left. Or is that's one right at the top? Maybe they're in the process of leaving. Am I catching up with them? I don't think I want to do that. Who's coming back for me? We can do this. What? They in the lake? Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'll just sleep. Not today, thank you. Okay, so yeah, that's the concept. Is this gonna work out right? I didn't. Well, it's just glass. So 1, 2, 3. Then the dirt. 1, 2, 3. The dirt. 1, 2, 3. The dirt. Okay, it does not come out as I would like. I wanted glass, 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 dirt, dirt. Okay, so I think what would make sense is I should have started from the midpoint of each. So I'm gonna fix these as if I had. I don't like breaking glass because you don't get it back. But okay, so now I think that's my midpoint. I don't have coal. I don't. But I don't have torches. Okay, I was the diagonal. I wanted to find the diagonal, so here's the diagonal. Okay, perfect. Okay, so three. Here. There's only 2, but we're on the diagonal, so that's the best place to do it. Because yeah, it's Pythagorean and all that. Hey, are you guys really? I don't know if I want to trigger your silly raid. So okay, the, but trees. Yeah, there we go. So these are going to become our lumber harvesting places things. Okay, 3. Yep. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Dirt. 1, 2, 3. Dirt. 1, 2, 3. Dirt. Dirt. 1, 2, 3. Dirt. 1, 2, 3. Dirt. 1, 2. Nice. Okay, so we're getting trees. That one was to hop up when I needed to. Yep, trees. Okay, so the trees should be spaced out in a nice manner, such that I don't have to worry too much about sorry, I trying to do the one thing at the same time as the other. Okay, we were getting grass up there. So at this point, we've got 3, 2, 2. I think that's what we need. wait, yeah, okay, and okay, yeah, this is the glass circle, and then we need, I didn't need all that, but that's okay. It helps visualize and make sure I'm doing it right. Okay, so yeah, 3, bang, 3, bang. 1, 2, 3, bang. 1, 2. Okay. Well, I can certainly finish this ring later. I think you get the idea. So, one thing I've come to appreciate and enjoy in Minecraft is not necessarily. Oh, already got one ground. The All right. I need to get coal. Well, I guess I can burn this lumber once it starts popping up. Um, so there's certainly different. I have lots of wheat, huh? I should focus on what I'm saying. There's different levels of or different types of fulfillment you get from a build. I think, in especially survival mode perspective, gameplay perspective, there are functional rewards for building shelters, or this might be called a garden, or a farm. Um, it would in Minecraft you'd probably call it a farm. And a lot of people will mean automated farm when they say farm, but this is just a natural farm. But yeah, it's still a farm. People would still say farm. There's turtles. I like turtles. Do I have bones on me? Nope. Okay. So yeah, the yeah, I'll continue this, but part of what I'm gonna do is kind of burrow underneath it, because I've got where are we at? Yeah, we don't need. Okay, yeah, I want to do like this. Yeah, this was so that I could spread grass, I'm pretty sure, and build the glass on top of it. Grass and glass, the twofold goals. So I can get rid of this now. And what we're accomplishing with all this is we're going to have um, now maybe I want this ring under the glass here. Done with that, right? Anyways, again, I should continue this off camera. I can finish this whole thing, and that would make a lot more sense. Well, in some ways, than showing it all. I would be cool if I did time lapse and stuff. I would be cool. I could if I wanted to. I could do time lapse. I'm smart enough. So, okay. This is gonna from underneath kind of feel like a bandstand, like a scaffolding. Um, yeah. Anyways, and I don't have torches on me, but I'll probably light it up below somehow. Maybe it'd be nice to get some glow moss and just have a soft light all the way down around there. Oh, and I should show you the view. So yeah, let me get back down. Up. Oh, that doesn't connect yet. And now I've sealed this ring. Hey, getting more trees. So if I keep digging underneath here, it's going to provide a nice view out at all the seaweed and stuff and the fishes. So I can use the underneath area, and with the glass incorporated, there's a good chance that I could farm beneath this bowl as well. And maybe I switch this outer ring back to sugarcane or something else. Could do something else. But then, yeah, so from outside, we're going to have this really shallow island because not only is it just above the level of the water, um, but since that's all hoed around the edge, it's even closer. There's some fishy. And yeah, there's going to be views in. Um, then this is a spot where I left the sandbar kind of. That's a lot of little fishies. So that blocks the view a little bit from down under there, but this is just open sea there anyways, so there's not much to see. And it adds some variety rather than just the circle being pure. So, this was a double creeper explosion here. Went down 2 levels. So, yeah, that's kind of the process. And I'm going to continue this. I kind of started it here. I'm going to have like doorways that probably at the cardinal points that that pierce the bowl and go into that underneath ring, outer ring underneath the underneath ring. But yeah, then I'll keep digging down, and maybe I'll get to some coal and stuff in the process. But the good news is here, I mean, I could maybe just AFK a bit and let these grow in, or I could go get my bones and speed it up. But yeah, this should be nice. Yeah, I don't have any bones on me. Do I have any here? Nope. Well, I should let you go. Um, yeah, I've pulled a lot of torches, so there's some mobs appearing around. But if I incorporate lighting underneath this ring, in fact, that moving towards lanterns might be the best bet. I much prefer the look of lanterns over these torches that have a little bit of smoke effect and flicker. I mean, I appreciate it for what it is. Oh, here we go. But because torches are so easy to construct, and I was talking about this before, is that I feel like the torch is one of the primal, like one of the key items, and the fact that you can build it just from wood. I mean, you need a furnace to use the lumber to burn the lumber into charcoal, but then you can use some of the wood to make sticks. Hey, are you gonna drop that for me? Yep. Nice. Um. Okay. Charcoal. Um. So, anyways, what the I should let you go. Um. Did I resolve? So, okay, all right. To go back to an unresolved thing from the first episode, I'm trying to develop a fairly fluid um, balanced approach to building, uh, you know, uh, warping the world around me, the Minecraft world around me. Yeah, maybe I want those. Um, and that's changed over time. Kind of trying to get back to where I was when we got interrupted in the last episode. Um, and that involves things like in a lot of ways honoring the world that's generated. And that's not to say keep it pure because, why play? You could just spectate a world if you just want to enjoy the natural world. And that's not to say, but there's an aspect of balance. And by honoring the natural world, of course, change it, sculpt it to your desires. Cut staircases into the sides of cliffs or up hill faces. Um, Create safe zones for you to, craft and store things in. Um, Explore areas for all the Minecraft things. Do the Minecraft. Um, and yeah, different design strategies are appropriate in different situations. Here I had a peninsula that had a pretty big round point anyways. Um, and so once I measured it and drew in a circle with dirt, um, it was clear to me how well it fit. And now I've got this weird window through to the sea. And as I dig down more, we're going to get more of those blue bands. And those are going to be set against the vertical dark tree trunks. So should be pretty cool. And I've spread these vines were somewhat naturally here, and you can see they're spreading down from these other floating islands. But I have added quite a bit around here that's spreading a lot. But that's tying this feature together. It honors it while still changing it. And this was a dune. I'm just stripping this. I just decided that this feature is going to be a resource rather than something I keep precious. But I haven't really changed the shape much, except for rounding a couple corners off. And hey, there's a new tree. That's a big one. And yeah, as those come in, I'll leave them, the big ones. But so yeah, I can leave this edge here. I mean, I could farm this, but then the water fill becomes a potential, anyways. Um, nope, there's another tree. Good, good, good. I need to get charcoal from these. And wood. I'm out of planks for building. So, yeah. Um this I mean this could now become just a strip mine that digs down, but as we're digging, we're capping it with this bowl that's going to let us continue to harvest lumber. And yeah, I'll probably have these paths through here, and then maybe I'll turn this glass edge into a vertical glass wall, and I could have doorways at the cardinal points through it. I don't know, but it should allow sunlight in down below, and I'll skip a ring. I won't do trees in the next glass ring. It's going to go, of course, back to sandstone. Um, yeah, that should be glass, obviously, but now I'm getting into the details rather than okay. So I should let you go, but wait, hold on. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So this should be dirt. Okay. Yeah, I'll continue the whole thing later, but yeah, so I enjoy developing the processes, the like like here this circle would be daunting if you just started at one side and did it did it kind of visually and tried to, you know, create the curve from scratch on your own. But and this is good life lesson to end on anyways, is anything that seems daunting or difficult, figure out strategies for breaking it down. And the first and simplest is, I knew I wanted the center lines, the cardinal points, to be on the block, not between two blocks. So I knew my diameter was going to be odd because I wanted a block in the very center. And so you mark the block in the very center. It's that. And so what that allows is, the end, the four cardinal points of the circle. And so you've broken this large shape into quarters, and now you know that each quarter is going to be the same. So focusing on one quarter and figuring out how it's laid out will let you repeat that 3 more times so that it's consistent. And of course, that quarter, as we discussed earlier, can be broken in half at the diagonal point, and that allows you to build from one cardinal point to the diagonal and the other cardinal point to the diagonal. So now you've split this big circle down into eighths, and you just need to figure out what the strategy is for this eighth, and then you can mirror it and repeat it from the other points. And then you can just fit things within. Like here, I knew I wanted this pathway at the center, with a little bit of elbow room between the trees. A 3 wide path is pretty nice because you can center yourself on it, and you don't have to line yourself up perfectly because you're not getting caught. So, yeah. So, once you get there, each of these circles is a different size, but they fit into each other. And I've gone from this overlapping circle on the outside, the kind of thicker circle, to thinner circles on the inside that just touch on the diagonal, touch on the corner. But so from here, we've got the center point, 4 dirt, 3 dirt, 3 dirt, 3 dirt, 2, 2, 2, 2. That's the diagonal. And so you could make lists that are just that sequence of numbers, 4, 4, and of course these overlap. Anyways, so this makes this edge of the circle is 9 wide, and then this visually is 3 after that, but it's got the 4th that overlaps. So if you accept the 1 in the center and then go 4, 4, 3, 3, 3, anyways, and you can keep doing that as you go inwards. From here, this would be a 3. And here I'm not overlapping, so it's the count would be different. You might have to note that, but anyways, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Anyways, so that will continue inwards, but we'll have a nice slope that we can walk up and down, harvest trees as we need them. I can bring other tree types in. There's certainly birch right here, and we've got jungle trees right over there. But I could grow those in different rings, or I could split the circle up into quarters or eighths. I think there is 8 types of trees. I'm not sure if the mangroves. There's nether trees. So, anyways, Um, Designing strategies instead of just single things allows you to take on more complex structures. Like you could imagine if instead of doing this with a circle, you could try to do this with squares, and you could do instead of four squares, kind of on a fortress thing, you could do diagonal squares as well. Um, so you could kind of have a star fortress that had squares arrayed outward, kind of an eight pointed. So yeah, you could imagine how breaking it down into smaller components and counting out, you know, from the center line going eight out, four over, or whatever, for the other way. Get all those corner points. And those strategies don't have to be rigid, symmetrical. Um, a real interesting way to build a base is just kind of day by day add room after room. And if you just do a series of rectangles or other shapes as you need, for a storage room, you can lay out a bunch of chests, kind of array them around a center spot so that you can reach a whole bunch of chests easily. And, after you build, in fact, maybe I should do that in here. Um, Maybe underneath at the center, I should make a storage room where I can drop down um, the center column with a ladder. And when I get to the bottom, there's chests all the way around me, and they can be stepped up, in a bowl like this, so that there's stuff close to me, lower than me that I can get to, and I can, just reach up and get a whole series of. Anyways, it's excessive, and I don't know if I'm going to spend that much time in this world, but another thing I started to talk about in the last one is the the importance I've come to accept for things like paths, stairways, railways. I don't use mine carts a whole lot, but some people use ice blocks to make paths that you can travel a lot faster. Nether hubs, certainly that's an old favorite of mine for a transportation system that can get you a ways away to very different biomes. But yeah, the importance of those transport, even just simple paths, stairs, um, and it can be as simple as markers, a line of torches that can help you get back to spawn, or from spawn to the area that you're mining or exploring. Or another thing that a lot of people don't do that can be really helpful is just spread beds around. Make little sleeping huts. I've got one up there now, and I've got one down in the mine, I think. Maybe I picked that up. And I've got one right here. Um, Having one near your farm, near, your livestock, near a new project or whatever, and of course one in your home, that allows you to sleep wherever you're working, and you'll respawn closer to your stuff. I mean, of course, another strategy is, I always want to spawn at home. But then you need to have a good path to where you were exploring if you die to get back there again quickly and easily. Um, anyways, that's a whole bunch of thoughts. How long have we been going? An hour and 30 seconds. That's fine. Insert catchphrase here.